My Boyle Heights bestie. If you go to my Instagram page, Michelle NBCLA, I have a link to Metzley's IG page where you can follow her. She might add financial literacy workshops to her community gardens there in Boyle Heights because so many have reached out wanting these tips. And she mentioned foster care. She was in foster care for 2 years, but I want to let everyone know her family's still together.
Good.
They've been able to heal together as well. So it's just been a wonderful story.
That's an amazing
the odds.
Yeah, so much resilience that she's had.
Yes.
I mean, that was just so touching and so wonderful to see. I love a Michelle story. It puts everyone in a good mood. What a great way to start our Sunday.
You're becoming my little bestie now.
Well, you're putting the sunshine in the forecast that I presently can't put in at least our current conditions, right?
Nice.
It's a little gloomy out there this morning. It was a little bit drizzly yesterday. I know we've got temperatures now that are hanging out in the upper 60s, and they'll eventually move on up toward the 70s as we head into the afternoon hours. That's when we will get a little bit of sunshine back in our day. But again, it's going to be an ebb and flow between cloud cover and sunshine, and it really depends on where you are, just how much of that you're going to see. Important for you to know, the National Weather Service has issued a beach hazard statement. Now, this happens anytime we've got big waves coming our way. These ones brought to us by Hurricane Narda, or at least what was formerly Hurricane Narda. Now it's just a tropical storm. Now, this is going to be in place with us from this morning all the way through Wednesday evening. So it's a no-go zone to the beach because we're talking waves that could be up to 6 feet for LA and Ventura counties. For Orange County, even up to 8 feet. Now, I know some surfers out there going, oh, that sounds like a great idea, but a lot of us are not capable of dealing with these type of conditions, and this could be a potentially deadly situation should you run into rip currents and some of these big old breaking waves. So this is something we really need to be extra cautious with. So maybe you do something else inland. Hang out in Anaheim, go shopping, go to a theme park, or we were saying earlier, go to a pumpkin patch. Cloudy for the morning, temperatures warming to the mid to upper 70s for a lot of our Orange County cities as we head into the afternoon. You'll see some of that sunshine as we head toward the later evening hours. We will eventually bring back in that cloud cover as temperatures start to drop on down to the mid to upper 60s. Let's give you a nice look at that futurecast so you can kind of point out where you are on the map and figure out just how much sunshine you're going to see. We all get a little taste of it as we head into the early afternoon hours, though I will say still the potential for some of those spotty showers that could be coming up for the mountains and the high desert. As we head into this evening, we'll start to see another round of that cloud cover, maybe even some spotty showers off the coast for our morning on Monday. So expect that Monday morning commute might feel a little gloomy. Pop on some good tunes. As we head into the afternoon hours, we'll bring back in the sunshine, and then once again, it's on repeat by the evening. A nice big layer of cloud cover again, maybe some spotty showers over the coast that stay with us from Monday night into your early Tuesday. So a lot of us going to be working with some of that morning drizzle for the next couple of days. Expect that if you're heading out on the road this morning, but expect that you'll get more sunshine by the afternoon hours. We are going to watch our temperatures peak on up into the low 80s for areas in Los Angeles and Orange County as we head into the middle of the week. Some high pressure moving in place. We'll keep it in the 70s along the coast. Areas that are in our valleys as well as in the Inland Empire, looking at temperatures slightly warmer. Again, looking at low to mid 80s by midweek. Still working with some of that patchy drizzle in the mornings for areas there as well. In the high desert, again, some chance for some spotty showers. 90s for the low desert, and our mountains still always a spot where we could see a little bit of precip, and daytime highs in the 60s. Stay with us. We've got more coming your way after the break. And big waves are coming to the coast. We'll be keeping an eye on conditions to make sure you will be safe before you head out to the beach. I'll have your first alert forecast coming up.
You're watching NBC4. Here's what's happening today in LA.
Oh, good Sunday morning, everyone. As we take a look above the clouds, it is Sunday, September 28th. This is from our Mount Wilson camera. Thank you for waking up with us. I'm Michelle Valles. Here's a meteorologist, Kelley Moody, with your first alert forecast. Good to see you, Kelley. It looks like it wants to rain.
It wants to, and we'll have a lot of mornings like this with that patchy, gloomy drizzle. We'll continue that for the next few days, but we do get a little bit more sunshine as we head toward the afternoon hours, so that's always something we can really look forward to. Right now, temperatures are hanging out in the mid-60s. Yeah, we can certainly feel that extra bit of moisture out there with those overcast conditions. Of course, taking a live look outside at the beautiful Queen Mary this early morning. I was going to say afternoon. We're not there yet. Gray skies overhead. We will continue to watch just a little bit of sun start to peek out as we head into the afternoon hours. Temperatures warming into the low to mid 70s. More cloudy skies near the coast. We'll start to see just some pockets of sunshine, that is, for the Orange County area and for areas around the LA basin. And for areas farther inland, a better opportunity to get some potential clear skies, but still tracking the potential for some of those spotty showers for areas of higher elevation and areas way far inland. Current look at your temperatures. Those are hanging out in the mid to upper 60s, pretty much all around town. And again, we are going to be tracking some changes at the coast. We have that morning fog, of course, but also a beach hazard statement in effect from the National Weather Service. So today is not a good day to head out to the beach. We could even be seeing waves for some spots up to 8 feet high. So be cautious with that. Mid to upper 70s for your basin, Orange County area, keeping in the 80s for areas around the Inland Empire, and then continuing to see those 80s for the high desert. The mountains also still looking at some chances for some spotty showers that we'll be keeping an eye on. We'll get you a look at what you can expect for the start of the work week coming up.
Kelley, we'll see you soon. We'll see you. Hasta luego. Better speed it up if you're looking to get an EV. Time is running out on a big incentive. Why you could be missing out on thousands of dollars of credit ahead. Plus, changes are coming to the area near the traffic circle and fountain here in Old Town Orange. Look at that. There's been a lot of accidents, but it's just a temporary fix to a bigger problem. We'll explain. And we're facing a... Welcome back. President Trump is again extending the reach of the National Guard. He's ordering troops to Portland to protect ICE facilities. Remember, this all started when National Guard members and U.S. Marines were sent to the L.A. area in early June. Then, in August, troops were deployed to the nation's capital over crime issues there. The president backed off of Chicago, only to send the National Guard to Memphis. That was just last week on September 15th. And now in Portland, Oregon, we have this. President Trump says ICE facilities are under siege from Antifa and other domestic terrorists. But Oregon's governor says there is no need for military troops and added that troops will stoke fear and escalate the situation.
Let's see how things are going to be warming up today for Monrovia. We'll start off in those mid to upper 60s up into just barely the low 80s, cooling off into the 70s as we head toward the early evening hours. Hey, we've got some info that you're going to need before you head out the door in regards to our beaches. So that's coming up. We'll be talking more about some of the potential dangers you could be working with there today and for the next few days. Your time now is 7:17. We'll be back after the break.
Kelley Moody here. It looks like it wants to rain again. Yeah. Will we see that, or will it just be like this?
Like this? Yeah, just overcast. It's possible we could see a little bit of patchy drizzle here and there, but not really enough to be particularly widespread. But that continues to be the case over the next couple of days. So be prepared for some of those gloomy mornings, and then that's going to be followed by more sunshine in the afternoon hours. Right now, as we look outside, we've got temperatures that are hanging out in the mid 60s for the most part. We're going to put this part of the forecast on repeat for the next several mornings. Your temperatures in the mornings and the afternoons are going to look pretty consistent. By the afternoon hours, we'll be bringing things up into the 70s, and then for some spots, getting into those 80s into the afternoon hours. Of course, the warmer conditions will be farther inland. As we look around, though, we do have a few spots that we need to have some concern with for this morning. The National Weather Service has issued a beach hazard statement. Now, this is all because of Hurricane Narda that has been sending in some much bigger waves to the coast, especially those beaches that are south facing. So for areas of Los Angeles and Ventura County, we could be seeing some of those waves up to even 6 feet. In Orange County, up to even 8 feet. Bad rip currents. This is not a good time to spend some time at the beach. Maybe you want to take things inland. What screams fall more than Yucaipa? Hello, go to the pumpkin patches. We've got temperatures in the 60s this morning. Yeah, by this afternoon, we'll be in the low to mid 70s, and spots like Yucaipa, a little bit farther inland, looking at better shots for some sunshine. We'll keep that sunshine around through the early evening hours, and then we'll keep mostly clear skies for those areas a little bit farther inland as we head into the evening hours as well, with temperatures dropping back down into the 60s. Let's take a look at that futurecast so you can plan out what the skies will be like. Like I said, by the afternoon hours, we should get a lot more sunshine in than what we saw yesterday, and we'll continue to watch as we head into the evening hours when more of that cloud cover builds back in. Again, some patchy drizzle in the morning. Still even the potential for today that we could see a couple spotty showers for areas in the high desert and for our mountains, but mostly just looking at gloomy mornings for the next couple of days. We bring back in sunshine by the afternoon, but then again by Monday night, we're socked in once again with more and more cloud cover, waking up once again by the time we get to Tuesday morning with a little bit of additional cloud cover, maybe some morning fog out there. So here's how things are going to look. We'll have our temperatures warming from the upper 70s eventually to the 80s by the middle of the week. Some high pressure kicks in. That'll make things a little bit warmer around town, hopefully a little bit drier for us. If you're at the coast, I do expect we'll get more of that sunshine in for you as we head toward the middle of the week. It's definitely going to be a bit gloomy for you over the next couple of days. As we look toward areas in the valleys, again, some morning drizzle possible as we continue to work with that fog. Same goes for areas in the Inland Empire. Temperatures slightly warmer into the mid 80s by the midweek. We kind of do a little arc where midweek, that's where we really start to see those temperatures punch up. And then for areas in the low desert, high desert, still running the chance that we could see a couple spotty showers, warmer temperatures in the 80s and 90s, still tracking those chances for some spotty showers today in our mountain communities as well, with daytime highs that look an awful lot like a lot of our overnight lows. So definitely cooler there as well.
Visiting a pumpkin patch sounds like a great idea. Thanks, Kelly. Coming up next, an LA legend is making his big return to his hometown. Why you'll want to be at the Crypto.com arena for the major celebration ahead. And check out